Our last story is about a vastly normalized disorder. Maybe some examples can explain it better. Your best friend wants to stop eating carbs to get summer ready. Your cousin logs every meal on their weight loss app. Your co-worker says they will hit the gym to earn that burger. Do these scenarios sound familiar? These are signs of disordered eating. And why are we talking about it? Because a new study has found that more than 20% of the world's children suffer from it. In other words, 1 in 5 children and adolescents across the world show signs of disordered eating. And these numbers are higher among girls, older adolescents, and those with a higher body mass index. What is disordered eating? It's not the same as eating disorders or EDs. Disordered eating is about diet-related behaviors, not as severe as eating disorders, but it can still affect your physical and mental health. It falls somewhere between healthy and extremely unhealthy eating. It puts people at a high risk of developing eating disorders. And it can lead to severe medical complications, including damage to the heart, brain, liver, and kidneys. Let's understand which habits cause disordered eating. And it's a very wide range. Exercising in a way that worsens your quality of life, or exercising to make up for food consumed earlier, binge eating, completely avoiding certain food groups, cutting food into very small pieces, or eating at a much slower pace, or feeling guilt or anxiety about food. It also includes habits that diet culture labels as healthy, doing an extreme of that, like often being preoccupied with tracking your food or only eating food you think is completely clean or healthy. Overdoing all of this. People worldwide are unhappy with the way they eat. That's what studies say. Over 50% of adults globally are trying to lose weight. Saudi Arabia has the greatest proportion of this. 63% of people there are trying to lose weight, followed by the UAE and Malaysia, 61%, the UK and the US, 52%. Children face similar issues with their body image. 3 out of 4 children as young as 12 dislike their bodies. They're embarrassed by the way they look. 3 out of 4 children. And it worsens as they grow up. In the 18 to 21 age group, 80% of them dislike their bodies. Study after study has blamed social media for this trend. Disordered eating in children can manifest in different ways. And here are some red flags. An obsession with body weight or shape, a distorted self-image, the number on the weighing scale impacting your mood or limiting your social events. The signs can differ from person to person. What's common, though, is rigidity and distress. It almost impairs life functions. But it's not given the attention it deserves. It's a serious public health issue. Disordered eating is often under-recognized, and mostly in children because they often hide their symptoms. They also avoid seeking help due to stigma. Health professionals, doctors, parents, they must all understand the magnitude of the problem. If you intervene at the right time, you can avoid long-term consequences. So what should you do? If you see signs of disordered eating in a child, seek professional help, a healthcare provider, or a mental health specialist. Early intervention is important so that it doesn't turn into a medical disorder. Get your family to support the child. It all starts with positive and non-judgmental conversations. And if you can relate to these signs, seek care. Everyone, we say, deserves a full life, not one consumed by food, especially when it should be the other way around.